What is mastery for?
Self-mastery. Spiritual self-mastery. Self-realization. Well, it's not like you're involved in the practice to acquire anything. It's not about gain as much. Maybe wisdom you can gain. Maybe a deeper level of common sense you can gain. You can gain some attunement, for sure. So you can gain fearlessness and compassion, to name a couple of things. So, and that's why people gravitate towards teachers, because they have a sense of what they're cultivating in terms of their own practice as teacher or guru, master, or guide, or whatever you want to call it. There's something beneficent or beneficial about it, see? Positive. And maybe even to the degree where the practice then becomes more about opening the heart and learning more about compassion, so that you're in a deeper service to other beings than other people who are not interested in compassion and mastering the neuroses that prevents compassion from arising. So in a way we gravitate towards these leaders because there's something of the spiritual that's obvious to us, that we relate to and resonate with. See? And it may have to do with less neuroses. It may have to do with a higher state of mind or intelligence, where, coming out of the family, you have a lot of stuff to resolve. Family blood karma. It's not about peace. See? Whereas when we start to associate with more serious practitioners, it's all about peace. It's all about the inside, the inner world. See? And that's what is mastery. The mastery is about mastering neuroses and getting out of the way of the heart. See? So there's more sweetness in your life, more clearness, which comes with, let's say, the purificational practice of not suffering, not creating self-suffering, but clearing neuroses, understanding what the obstacles to enlightenment are, and you see it in action with certain people. They're just living it. See, so you want to get some of that. You see it in action. You say, "No, I want that. See, I want that. I want to be like that. I want to be cool, like that, peaceful and wise and in the right way, so to speak, right? Doing the right thing, and surviving the ordinary sort of, I guess you might say, karma of what people suffer. And going deeper, you have this connection with a different level of reality. See, and people can't see that. If they look at your body and you look ordinary, but if they see how you operate, they might say, "Oh, this is different. See, something else is going on there." So we're talking about the willingness of some practitioners to live from a deeper, higher vibrational state of mind, where they're generally happier than most people, even under the worst conditions. See? So then the suffering factors is a very important attraction, right? Say, "No, I want to get rid of this. I know my suffering. I know my uptightness. I know my neurotic self and my emotional self and my desires and all my crazy blood karma. And I want to be free of that." So you're allowed to participate in the stream of, let's say, undoing the damage of, let's say, human culturing. And you enter the palace of peaceful coexistence, at least theoretically. You don't need to beat yourself or other people over the head. Not now, not here. So put it down, relax. See, now it's time to be creative. Not just obsessed about politics necessarily. See, so the idea of following a teacher an option people have. And you have to pick for yourself what it is that you feel you're here to do and accomplish, where you need to go. And it should be more down the path of peace and healing than neuroses, which already people are overworked by that karma, overdone, overcooked, over toasted. They need relief, peace. And maybe this time on the planet there may be some room for some healing, some recovery, some common sense, and some much needed goodness, which is another very strong reason why you attach to a teacher. You see the goodness in action. Goodness in action.